Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Crisp day on this final Sunday of the first half of the season. Minnesota already dealing with some defensive injuries and absences. For more, down to the field and Shannon Spade.
That's right, Adam. A little bit of breaking news. We found out during warm-ups that the Vikings have placed veteran safety Harrison Smith on the COVID-19 reserve list. Now, part of the NFL and NFLPA protocol, Smith, who did announce publicly earlier this year that he was not vaccinated, was required to test here this morning. And following that test, he was placed on the COVID-19 reserve list. The Vikings did tell me that Smith will not travel back to Minneapolis with the team. They're currently looking into when and how he will get back to the area. But certainly this Vikings defense is going to miss that captain and that veteran as they face the Lamar Jackson-led offense, Adam.
Hey, you see Cameron Bynum, the rookie, Josh Metellus, Miles Dorn. They'll have to fill in that safety spot for Minnesota. Mike Zimmer, his team with several close losses this season, but still sitting at 3-4 in the midst of the NFC playoff hunt, although the Packers are beginning to separate. John Harbaugh's team coming off a bye week. He is 10-3 as the head coach of the Ravens after a bye.
Welcome to the Verizon Halftime, the official 5G network of the NFL.
From the U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland, we welcome you to the Verizon Halftime Show. It has been a fantastic day here. Don't give up the ship, one of the great battle cries of the U.S. Navy. Well, right now, I don't know who's giving up the ship because the first half has been full of upsets around the National Football League.
All right, former President George W. Bush doing the coin toss. Good to see the president. Good man. Teddy Bridgewater on the road. Teddy throws a pretty good deep ball as he finds Tim Patrick on a double move on the corner, 44-yard touchdown. Shocker here, 16-0. Broncos on top of the Dallas Cowboys. Falcons at the Saints. Matt Ryan warming up, getting ready. Always plays well against the Saints. In the shotgun, Zacchaeus, 3-yard touchdown. Oh, boy, my God. Oh, I got that right. Zacchaeus, 3-yard touchdown. 10-0 Atlanta at the half.
Surprise yourself sometimes, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Tua Tagovailoa, quarterback for the Miami Dolphins, out with a fractured finger, so he can't play. Myles Gaskin takes a direct snap. He goes in from 6 yards out. Miami up by 4, 10-6 over the Houston Texans. Browns at the Bengals. Battle of the state of Ohio. Baker Mayfield. Come back. Play action. Set up. Look for the post. Nobody there. Past the corner. Safeties are gone. There it is. That is Donovan Peoples-Jones on a 60-yard touchdown. 24-10 now. Cleveland on top of the Cincinnati Bengals. Christian McCaffrey out 4 games with a pulled hamstring for the Carolina Panthers. Their fine running back. Well, here is Damian Harris, New England's fine running back, going up from 3 yards out, 14-6 now. New England on top of the Carolina Panthers. Las Vegas Raiders, New York Giants at the New York Giants. Look, gun it to the outside. Good job by Carr finding Hunter Renfrow on a 2-yard out route. Out, corner gets inside, you get him out, you break outside, you're wide open. Good job.
Hey, good job by the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're tied with the Bills right now at 6 at halftime. All right, about a half hour down the road from where we are in Baltimore, Jimmy, Minnesota leads it by a touchdown.
Well, I'm going to take this from you, buddy. I don't take.
Well, no. We talked about it in the pregame show. Kirk Cousins, he ended up having a bunch of dinks and dunks last week, and I said in the pregame show he's got to throw it deep.
Wow.
Well, I turn it over to you.
You know what? Way to spin my comment to yourself.
Gosh.
If you're Kirk Cousins, just get the ball to your playmakers. And here, Justin Jefferson on the 50-yard go route for the touchdown. And here's just simply a toss to Dalvin Cook and let his running ability and speed and blocking from the rest of his teammates do it all. 66-yard run there. And Dalvin Cook had 10 rushes for 90 yards at this point. And they're just kind of overwhelming Baltimore right now. And Baltimore's kind of grasping, trying to hold on.
The thing that I realized is they're throwing it deep, and that opened up the running game for Dalvin Cook.
Oh, my God.
You know what? Could you please stop tooting your own horn?
Oh, my God.
Hold on. Pull it. Come here.
It's amazing that he has a rotator cuff still.
But pat himself on the back.
Listen, that defense for Minnesota coming out of the gates versus Dallas. Jimmy, the other thing he talked about in the pregame was how dynamic Dallas was on offense. I'm not sure where that offense is.
They're saving it for the second half.
Oh, okay.
Well, there is a second half coming from your game. That second half will get us set for America's Game of the Week. The Chiefs hosting the Packers. Of course, Patrick Mahomes and company trying to get things going. Green Bay, best record in the NFC and all of football at 7-1. But they'll have to go with Jordan Love today. That's America's Game of the Week after the conclusion of your contest. But this is all part of a great day of sports here on Fox. Came to you from the Naval Academy with our pregame show. Continue at halftime, and we'll be here for postgame as well. But right now, our Verizon play of the half came from the pregame. Michael Strahan, a little Patrick Mahomes like no look pass at midshipman Molly Radito.
And a great catch. Great
like
catch
that.
by Molly.
Thursday, of course, is Veterans Day. Many members of our armed services in attendance today. And during halftime, the Ravens hosted their third annual military and Ravens Legends flag football game. There's big DeJuan Landry, the former Raven. 17-10 Minnesota at the half.
Prohibited.
We get one opportunity, and it's today.
Cousins, deep shot. Got a man. Jefferson, you bet. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jackson, open man. It's Freeman. It's a touchdown for Baltimore. It's all part of our progressive game flow this afternoon from Baltimore, Maryland. And the lead belongs to Minnesota at the halftime break by a score of 17-10. Vikings offense will get the ball to start the second half. Adam Amin, Mark Schlereth, Shannon Spake as well. I just feel like every week these two teams find themselves in very similar circumstances. Close game, one-score game. The momentum's a little tenuous. What are you feeling going into the third?
Well, it's all about developing a rhythm, right? For Minnesota, it's getting back to running the football like they did to start the game, setting up your play action. And on the flip side of that, hey, listen, as far as Lamar Jackson is concerned, get him some short passes, maybe some shallow crosses, get him the ball out of his hand to his receivers, let them make some plays with the football right now.
Touchdown last. Down to the field, and Shannon Spake, we go.
Well, Adam, that right there is probably why Mike Zimmer was not too worked up about the way that first half ended, having to settle for 3 points and, of course, giving up the touchdown. He said that we have done some great things out there and just really gave a lot of credit to that pass interference in terms of giving up that touchdown. Now, as far as John Harbaugh, he said we just haven't been sharp. I asked him about getting Lamar into that rhythm, and he said we haven't lined up properly. We need to do a lot of things differently. Defensively, they just need to set the edge on some of those plays, so that'll be a key thing to watch for as they try to clean some stuff up in a second.
And we'll keep an eye on that specifically. Shannon, thank you. Carissa Thompson, game break time.
Thanks, Adam. Browns up 24-10 in Cincinnati. Baker Mayfield hands it off to Nick Chubb, who does the rest. 70 yards to the house, his second touchdown of the day. Cleveland would add a field goal, so Browns up by 24 on the Bengals. Adam?
Boy. The last meeting in Minneapolis 4 years ago was a close game, but the one in Baltimore in 2013 was epic. Pitta, Gerhardt, Jones, Cordero Patterson, and then the game winner to Marlon Brown. 5 touchdowns in the final 125 seconds. Timeouts and 1:03 to go. And when you have the best kicker in the National Football League, who can make kicks from 66 yards, granted with the help of the crossbar, in a game that had some calls go Baltimore's way late, helping set up that final kick. A little bit of help from the iron. Kind that time. Tucker, that was good from 66.